to be here addressing an audience on a topic like the implementation of the GST is a wise move. To begin with, on a lighter note, the GST is or probably was thought as the Great Shock Treatment, the GST, but it is not so. Let us try and understand what is the GST. The Goods and Services Tax Act. The GST in India, mind you, I say the GST in India. What do we mean by that? Is there a GST somewhere else? Yes, of course. The GST was first and foremost launched by France in 1954, followed by Germany, Brazil, New Zealand, Malaysia and Singapore. They also have a GST. The GST in India is basically a multi-structured tax levels such that at every stage when a value is added to the production, the producer is required to pay a tax. In fact, it seeps down to the final purchaser. Everybody, as they go on adding value, I may just explain it to you. It's a very simple example. The moment yarn is converted into textile, its value increases. The moment the cloth is converted into clothes, its value increases. Cloth gets a labeling on it, the value increases. Once it comes to the retailer, he packs it, puts it on his showcase, there's an advertisement, a value increases. And the last one, poor people, you and me who go and pick it up, bear the cost of it. This is how we had the taxation system in India. In fact, let us try and see what was the condition prior to the GST before we come to the advantages of the GST. The conditions prior to GST, India had n number of taxes, the direct, the indirect, the central, the state. To name a few: service tax, the CST, the customs duties, the excise duties, we had the VAT, entertainment tax, luxury tax, so on and so forth. My God, India was full of taxes. I think the British just took it away, we still pay it. In fact, we have 20 such taxes in India which are terribly demolishing the growth of India's economy. Just to give you the numbers, Indian economy is worth 2 trillion US dollars. Sounds big, but we know what is the reality. Get out of this building and we all face it each day. The problem is, every state in India had its own taxation policy. They had their own rules and they had their own rates. Who would want to come into this country, get confused as he travels from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Gujarat to Assam? My God, we are a country of diversity. Mind you, diversity in taxation and rules. It is so dangerous. Foreign investments don't want to come in here. Since nobody wanted to invest, but obviously the employment opportunities were very poor. We kept on cribbing. One more area that we kept on cribbing was about corruption, about black money. And mind you, as Narendra Modi says, there are tax terrorists in this country, very beautifully said. In fact, on the midnight of 30th of June and early morning of 1st July 1917, Narendra Modi called for an August assembly, a special session in the parliament Children, I don't know whether you are aware. So far we have had only 4 special sessions. One, of course, the tryst that we made with destiny. I am sure you recollect the words of Jawaharlal Nehru on 15th August 1947 when we had the tricolor being unfurled. Thereafter, it was the Silver Jubilee celebration and the Golden Jubilee celebration of our Independence Day. And this was the 4th such historic move that we got to see. At this particular move, PM Narendra Modi declared the objectives of the GST. He said that the GST is here as a reformation of the Indian economy. The GST hopes to provide employment opportunities for the people by bringing in reality, manifesting the Make in India project that he wanted to start. The Make in India will be successful only and only if we have a uniform taxation level in this country, whereby we can have foreign investors coming into this country. He also said we have to do away with corruption and black money. That has always been his slogan, we all know. Let us see what India is actually going through. A very bad time of turmoil. Absolute economic chaos in this country. Mind you, I bring to your notice that the foreign countries that I just mentioned to you, France, Germany, Brazil, New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, every country had to go through a bad time once they went in for the GST. But today they are role models for the world. We all try to learn and copy from them today. They are doing an excellent job. My dears, wait our turn. See what GST has given us. A reduction in taxation from anywhere between 30 to 50%. It comes down to 18%. What a breather for a common man. Look at the opportunities it gives. The octroi is out. So the movement of goods and services in the country are so free. No hassles anywhere. Each one of us, the smallest of the entrepreneurs, can today dream of starting a new enterprise because the GST says a person who is into trade with a turnover of more than 5 lakhs and a service provider with less than 10 lakhs will be given an additional exemption for up to 20 lakhs. All of us can dream. Let us dream to develop India into a strong country. Thank you so much. Have a nice day all.